And good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. Welcome into Thursday morning as we get ready for wintry mix over the next few days. Cold weather is moving in. Today, right now, we're starting out at 62, and I highly suggest if you just bought yourself a pair of ostrich boots, this is not the day to wear them. It's going to rain. Our forecast calling for between 1 to 2 inches of rain today. So it's going to be wet. Get you some old shoes and maybe some mud boots to wear today. That'd be the thing to do. All right, let's get started on our forecast this morning.
Your forecast is brought to you by EMEPA, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
First off, let's pull up radar. We've had some thunderstorm activity roll through in the night hours. Severe thunderstorm warning was issued for a portion there of Newton County and also Neshoba County last night that quickly expired, but we did have a lot of heavy rain through Lauderdale last night as well. Let's pull up radar and show you what we've got going on this morning. As we switch to radar, here in Meridian, we've got showers south. This is Waynesboro in this area, getting some showers moving off to the east. We go up here to the northeast corner of Lauderdale County. This is going to be about where the Ralph Morgan Rodeo right is here, right on the county line with Kemper County. Is some thunderstorm activity, had some lightning flashes about 15 minutes ago through there. As you go up east of Highway 45 toward the Bama line in between there and Livingston, Alabama, some heavy showers around the University of West Alabama this morning up through Gainesville, and light showers just to the east of Geiger. As we go up to Macon, showers to the northwest of Macon there in between there and Brooksville, just west of there. Heavy showers, light showers back toward Louisville in those areas. As we go to Neshoba County, all clear, Newton County as well. As we look at the big picture of what's going on, let's look at temperatures. Here in the Meridian area, we're sitting at 62. NAS Meridian has 61. But when you go to the Louisville, Starkville area, it's about a 20-degree difference in between Meridian and there. 41, and Louisville clocking in somewhere right around 41 as well. So that's 20 degrees difference of what we've got. And our forecasts are going to vary big time in between sitting right here and right here. We'll look at those differences in just a moment to make sure that you're up to date on everything going on with the weather as well. We'll flip over now and start talking about what the National Weather Service is going to offer. Good morning to Jer Irvin, watching from Meridian. I hope I pronounced your first name right. Tell me if I didn't pronounce it right, because I sometimes have issues. Good morning to Megan Bishop, also to Justin Chance up bright and early. Tommy Ainsworth is up. Miss Gail, the official mayor of Portable, Mississippi, is up. Also, Joyce Arrington Stamper is up, and Sylvia Stewart is stirring a little bit this morning. Glad to hear from each of y'all. And if you do have weather where you are, always post it so we can pass that on to others. We do have some fog issues, especially to the south of Meridian. We want to make sure that you're aware of that. Cliff Gardner said the rock is wet, so it must be raining. Yep, that's about how it was. Highway 19 just a little bit ago, about 30 minutes ago, well, maybe it was an hour ago, 5:30, 5:40, it was coming down hard there on 19, that stretch where Chandler Road runs into it. I talked to someone earlier that was traveling this morning. They called me, and it was coming on down. All right, let's flip over to what the National Weather Service is telling us so far. As we flip to this, let's start with what it says about the patchy fog this morning. This is through 9 a.m. We got chances here through the Meridian area down to Brookhaven, south of us. Now, they updated that at 2 in the morning this morning. So Clark County, Laurel down to Hattiesburg, quarter-mile visibility in places. We are free of lightning, it says. That's what my phone just told me. So glad to know that. As we move through the ice this weekend, now this is what is expected between right now and this afternoon. This area here in Greenwood, Mississippi, Yazoo, Cleveland is going to get it worse there. We'll look at radar again and pull those areas up. But that area there is going to be getting ice accumulation this afternoon from Vicksburg north. We talked about that last night at 9 o'clock. So if you've got friends and family in that neck of the woods, if you've got to travel to Vicksburg today, be careful. That Mississippi River Bridge will be slick going across it. Accidents happen. We all know that. All right, let's move forward. That's what's going to happen today. Nothing in the Meridian area, Philadelphia or Louisville down to Quitman. None of these areas will get ice today. We look at ice tomorrow through Saturday, and we get this Louisville will have that chance there. If you're up in this neck of the wood, Kosciuszko, Louisville, they have the chance of it up through Stark, Vegas. And the northwest corner, extreme corner there of Knoxville County has a slight chance, and also Neshoba County. And then as you get into Leake County up here in this corner right here has a chance of Friday night ice into Saturday morning. So be careful on that if you've got to travel anywhere in there. Saturday morning, if you ain't got to jump up and run somewhere early, hold off a little while. All right, let's jump to the cold that is coming. We are the Meridian area. This is going to be the weekend, and this is what happens on Sunday night moving into Monday here. We're in the one, Neshoba County, Kemper County, and a portion of Lauderdale County at this point in that extreme cold there. This is going to be up right past the Piggly Wiggly, right in there, taking in Collinsville, right there where you'd cross the county line and jump into Highway 491 going into Neshoba County. That area right in there in the corner there. So we'll watch that closely. Most of Newton County is going to be extremely cold. You're in the 2 section in Newton County. And if you look at this, this means that low temps, single-digit wind chill. So we're looking at 9-degree wind chill factors here in downtown Newton through Decatur up through all of Neshoba County. Meridian and into Whitman and these areas here in Jasper County out to Lake Edmonds will have somewhere around wind chills near 10 to 20, and that we'll say in the teens. As low as 10, primarily probably 14, 15 is what we're looking at. Temps will be right at 20 degrees, though, in our area, and then cold. I can't stress it enough about being prepared for this as we move into this. And again, this is going to be Sunday night going into Monday. Monday night is our bad night. Cold weather, though, coming. All right, let's look at the winter weather conditions that is proposed for next week. This is going to be Monday evening, basically, is what it is. Monday from lunchtime probably until we get up the next morning. The Meridian area, all of Philadelphia up to Columbus, Starkville, Louisville, taking in Newton, also all of Decatur down through Quitman and Lake Edmonds and all these in Jasper County is under a limited threat. It means we will get some ice and snow accumulation is possible. Travel impacts bridges will have ice on them, is what that's telling us. Now, this elevated area from Vicksburg up through Euphoria, the Mississippi Delta, is going to be elevated. It will have some serious implications there. There is chances that with this we're going to have power outages. Always when we have these storms like this, it gets nasty and it gets quick. That's what the National Weather Service is telling us so far this morning. Now, let's pull over here and let's talk what we've got as far as what the forecast tells us. All right, at this point, for today, the Meridian area, 100% chance of showers. The temperature is 62 right now. That's going to drop to 51 degrees by 3 o'clock this afternoon. We should get somewhere between now and the end of the day 1 to 2 inches of rain. That's a lot of rain. As we get into tomorrow, Thursday, a 70% chance of showers. And let's see, a high of tonight, low of 38. As we look to tomorrow, Friday, 80% chance of rain, likely ending before noon is what we're going to get. High only tomorrow, 44, and gusty 20-mile-an-hour gusts. So it's cold weather with the rain, but nothing's going to stick because we have high temperatures into the 40s. Friday night, continued rain, 70% chance. Now, the low's only going to be 35, so nothing's going to stick. It stays way above freezing. Gusty winds at 20 miles an hour. Saturday before lunchtime, we'll get a 30% chance. High on Saturday is going to be 43. We'll still have those gusts. We move into Saturday night, 28. Now, the rain is ending by noon on Saturday, so roads should be fine. We'll have 28. Very cold, bitter cold there on Saturday night, 28, but the rain will have stopped. And with it being so gusty, it should dry off the roads and overpasses before all of this comes in. So that's the good news. It won't be any bad things there. Sunday night, Sunday, we have a high of 44, 20-mile-an-hour gusts. No chances of rain whatsoever. Then we get into Sunday night, we have a slight chance of freezing rain and sleet, a 20% chance there. Low will be 29. There's a smidgen of a chance that we could have a little bit of an issue starting out on Monday morning. It depends on when that rain falls. We'll watch that. 70% chance on President's Day, high of 41. So nothing's going to happen for the majority of the daytime because we got highs of about 41. Here's where things turn around. Our low is going to be 21 degrees on Monday night. Our low, 21 again. We have an 80% chance of snow and freezing rain and sleet. It's going to be a mess when you wake up on Tuesday. The good news is it won't linger for days because the high will reach to about 39 on Tuesday. So that's extremely good for us as we go into that. So count on the Meridian area being extremely rough Monday night into Tuesday morning. Slight chance there of Monday morning that we could have something. Now, we're sitting on, what is today? Today is Thursday. We're talking Sunday night. We all know how forecasts get tweaked in between now and then. All right, let's talk about this, because just above us, this is nowhere from us, because it's 20 degrees difference right now in between here and Starkville and Louisville in those areas. The forecast for Louisville, if you live Louisville, Macon area toward Mississippi State, anywhere in there, if you've got kids that are still at State, Dylan Ray is still up there. So this is his area of what's going to be going on. Friday night, a 60% chance of rain and freezing rain with a low around 31. That temperature is right to where it could get nasty there, anywhere from Louisville and those areas all up through there. And we'll pull up radar and take a look at that in a minute. But 31 is that low Friday night. You'll wake up Saturday with a 30% chance of freezing rain through about 9 o'clock. High only at 39. So it will warm up enough during the day to undo the roads. But if you live in those areas north of here, Noxapater, anywhere in that area there, be prepared for some slick spots on bridges when you wake up on Saturday morning. If you don't have to travel early, wait till lunch. If you can put it off a little while, wait on that. Saturday night, your low in those areas is going to be 24 degrees, 38 on Sunday. Sunday night, you get a 20% chance of freezing rain, low at 25, 3 degrees cooler there than it's going to be here. 80% chance of snow and freezing rain. So y'all will get the chance of snow during the daytime to where Meridian will not at this point. An 80% chance of snow, freezing rain, and sleet, high only at 34. So you are barely above freezing in those areas, barely above it. You're going to dip to 16 on Monday night with an 80% chance of that freezing rain. So this is, I'm not stretching this by any means of it's going to be rough. Most likely there's going to be power outages. I've mentioned this several times. If you've got a generator, go ahead and drag that out of the garage, start working on it, make sure that it runs. I've got one that, I may have to do surgery over there. But make sure you got plenty, two or three gas cans of gas. We know how that is. Power goes off. You can pull up to a gas station. If they don't have power, you can't get any. So with all of this, these old pine trees and limbs break easily and knock down power lines. There's nothing that can be done about that. So stay ahead of the game. Be prepared in between now and then. I'd like to say that I'm wrong about all of this and that it'd be a happy ending if nothing happens, because we're not talking about snow. We're talking about ice. This is totally different than us getting chances of snow. This is more serious. So we'll watch it. Sleet, rain, all of this with 21-degree weather is not great for us. Again, we watch it. All right, now let's go back to what the Weather Service tells us for the temperatures over the next 10 days. Let's go back here and pull this up. This is the temperatures, and look at this. We're still in this below average cooler temperatures from what we normally are during February for the next 10 days. Chilly, chilly, chilly there. We jump ahead, and our record lows, let's talk about that, what went on in weather history today. It was 1999. It was a warm 82 degrees. Not too far off from where we are today. We're at 62 right now. 2011, boy, has that been 10 years ago already? 14 on this date back in 2011. That was a cold, cold day, wasn't it? As we, let me see here if we had any other comments this morning. Let's see. Melissa Williams is up and Adam. Good morning to you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Debbie Stewart is watching this morning. LaWanda Grantham is up and Adam in Porterville as well. Iris Buckley up. Good morning to you also. Let's see. Robin Morris, I'm 25 entering Louisville, Mississippi. It's 46 degrees. She's on Highway 25 is what that says, 46. So that is 62, almost 18 degrees difference, 16. That's major difference in between here and there. As we, good morning from Dalewood to Virginia Cornwell. Appreciate you watching there. Also, Donna Peoples is up. rainy day, and it is going to be a blessed day, whether it is or not raining, isn't it? Good morning to Marshall this morning. It was 12 degrees where my daughter was last night. Woo, boy, yeah, we don't want to be where she is today. Also, Angela, am I saying this right, Angela? Book night? I hope I am. Ruth Key is up and watching it, wishing me a happy birthday. I almost forgot about that. I'm glad y'all said that. It is my birthday. Wow. I don't remember last year because I just got out of the hospital. So it's all good. But thank y'all. Lance Price wishing me a happy birthday, and I do appreciate that. And also bring pets in and check on the elderly. That was brought up. And that is a concern over the next few days. Make sure you're doing that. You check on everybody that is near and dear to you, and some friends maybe you hadn't spoke to in a while. Check on them. Make sure that they're doing okay, and take care of them. That's what we have to do. We all have to stick together and do our best to get through these times when it acts up. And let's see here if I can get this. I had a switch mess up on me there, acting ugly. I don't know why it was doing that. As we turn to talk about what's going on out at the Lauderdale County Farm Supply, if you need supplies for anything that's coming, they have it. If you need to get a little salt there to dump on your driveways, your sidewalks, Lauderdale County Farm Supply, of course, has all that type stuff if you want to be prepared, because it gets slick with ice and you don't want anybody falling down. Go by and see Ron. They'll get you a bag or two out of the back there to make sure that you're up and at them and ready for what's coming. Right around the corner, believe it or not, as cold as it's going to be, they're getting ready for spring there in the garden center, getting everything ready, getting your pesticides and fertilizer all ready for you. Plants are starting to come in. They got them in the greenhouses and taking care of all that. It's looking good there. And, of course, disinfectant as we still travel through these troubled times with the coronavirus. We don't know what's coming next, but they got plenty of this there to keep everything sanitized for you at the Farm Supply. Mobucks apparel and a whole lot more of that with the T-shirts. Jeans, still got some jeans there on sale from Carhartt. You've got the boots, the new styles from the Georgia boots. If you had worn a Georgia boot before, the most comfortable thing you wear all day, as close to a tennis shoe as you can get. I like them. And, of course, with the rain, if you don't have these to dig around outside in, get you a pair of rubber boots. They got plenty to choose from there. Great prices on them, and I've got several pair of them. You just can't do without them. Keep one in your truck, one by the back door. Also, those buddy heaters in case you need to do something over the weekend, working outside, taking care of it. Also, have plenty of the propane bottles, and we've got cameras galore there that you can set up for security cameras there wherever you may be. And, of course, all of your fertilizers that you may need and taking care of your horse and cattle with guns, ammo, and scopes, all at the Lauderdale County Farm Supply. Good folks, you'll enjoy a visit there with friends. You've known them forever. You've seen them. They're there for you. As we turn back to what the National Weather Service tells us, let's look at our extended forecast now. Let's pull this up. This is where we are today. Tomorrow, that high 44, 36 for a low. As we go across, as we see that's where we're going to get this bad weather here at that 21. Then we jump to 39 on Tuesday, low of 25, and Wednesday we're looking at a high of 52. And let's go ahead and jump out to February the 25th and look at what we've got there. Temperatures after the 21st will start getting back into the 60s there and 40s at night. We're going to stay into the 20s and 30s up until right around February 20th. So cold weather for a few more days, for another 10 days as we looked at our map there. And by the end of the month, as we start heading to March, it'll probably fool you a day or two and make you think that it's springtime. So that's what's on the way with weather. Don't forget, we'll be back this morning at 8:30 with more news and things. Also, let's see here. Clint Lee, good morning. Said, thanks for the expert professional job you do. I appreciate that, Clint. It means a lot there. Tommy Ainsworth wishing me a happy birthday. Joe wishing me a happy birthday. Chris Gully, all the way up in Kemper County. Appreciate that happy birthday there. Also, James Ware and Mary Alice Harrison is up this morning. Linda Moore, Peavy House, wishing me a happy birthday. And also Donna White, Miss Carol Stamper. Again, thank y'all from the bottom of my heart for doing that. Do appreciate that. Very kind of you to wish those. Again, 62. The temperature is going to be dropping, so it'll fool you there for a little bit of going, well, it's just going to be hot all day. But we're going to drop 10 degrees by dark 30 by 3 o'clock this afternoon. So carry your jacket. Make sure you got your umbrella. And wear some shoes that, if it gets wet, is not going to ruin them. We've all been there. Don't wear those good boots that you spend all that high dollar on. It'll definitely mess them up. Again, I'll be back at 8:30 with Candace this morning, and we'll tell you all about what's going on locally here, what's going on in the national news. And, yeah, I'd like to point that out. Mark Corbin, the guy that owns the Dallas Mavericks, where they took the national anthem out, he's put it back on after so many people started yelling, and then the NBA said, yeah, you got to do it. So they're doing the national anthem again. We'll discuss all of that coming up this morning at 8:30. Join us right here with Scotty Ray's Weather.
Scotty Ray's Weather is brought to you by